Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is still March 31st, 2025. So this is my second video of the day. I already have one posted. So this is gonna be like, these are blackberries, by the way. These are so good. Look at how humongous these are. That's really good. So this is gonna be my second video of the day. So this is gonna be like more like a late night ish reading. Wow, that's so good. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright? They're like frozen though. Yeah, the strawberries are like frozen. The blackberries are like semi-frozen, but that's okay. I mean, it's still pretty good. Frozen fruit is like the best. That's nice. It's like not too hot and like not too cold. It's like nice and hot, but like not too hot. That is that good old coffee. Alright, let's see. Someone's lying. This could be somebody in your home, in your house, someone you grew up with, or someone is lying about a house. We have house on the fence. And I heard, as soon as I was shuffling, I heard, what a wild web we weave when we first learn to deceive. Someone is lying. So they could be lying, so hypothetically speaking, right? Because all my tarot videos are for entertainment purposes only. Hypothetically speaking, also there's sirens in the background, and I know something is really, really going on. I can tell the severity of the call that the sirens are answering because of how it sounds. So something's really happening in the area right now, because I can hear them in the distance, and they've been on it for like the past maybe 25 minutes, and now those are police sirens. So something's happening. So let's get back to this, right? I mean, it could be, anyways, whatever. So hypothetically speaking, let's say that someone is lying about a house that belongs to you, or lying to prevent you from receiving something, or lying to prevent their evacuation or their eviction of a home. I feel like somebody's lying so that way they don't get evicted, or they don't get kicked out, or like they're it's to keep living on the premises, or to keep staying in a place. One thing defines your legacy, the Hall of Fame. So whatever they're trying to keep, it's meant to be for you. The commercial just said one thing that defines your Hall of Legacy. And I know like the Hall of Legacy or whatever, it's like in the Major League Baseball, that's the MLB. And I know like only like the greats of the greats baseball players, they're in like the hall, the great hall, whatever. So you're supposed to be one of the greats of the greats. That's, I'm gonna get to that, but that's separate, right? So you have a whole thing, all right? Somebody doesn't want to give you your dues, They don't want to give something that, I feel like too, this could also be somebody who's lying, saying that they're great, they're this, they're that, blah, 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 blah. My fire is flickering. It stops and then it goes, so I know. Alright. Someone is lying about their skill set or them being one of the greats or whatever the case it is. They have to give up that title because in all reality, they're not. They're not that great. They're not that unique. They're just not whatever they're saying that they are in order to keep this title. This could even be like the title to a home. This could even be say that they are you. Alright, so but they have to give up that illusion that they are you. They have to give up the title to a home because that home is actually for you. That house is actually for you. Now again, this could be someone that you're either living with currently, that you have lived with, that you've grown up with, you shared a home with at some point in your life. I feel like for some of you, it has to be someone that was in such close proximity to you where they felt like this was a for sure win for them. This person could have even had access to like your social security number, your IDs, important documents, things like that. How else would they feel like this is a for sure win for them? This is somebody that you've known closely or you knew closely at some point in your life. They have to give something up. Some title that they're falsely claiming that they are who they say they are. This could even, so this is, I'm getting two things about this title. This title could be something that's being like self-proclaimed, that they're this great whatever, and the universe is like, but you're not though. That's actually the collective. So stop saying that you are what you are because you're not. That title goes actually to the collective. I just seen 656. And the second thing I'm getting about the title is that somebody is claiming that they are you in order to receive or to keep the title, the deed of a house. Oh, this one's like nicely frozen. Look at that. Hold on. Alright. She's good. Gotta check on her. Oh, wow. These two were frozen stuck. It just fell off though. The blackberries. You want one?
You'll see it.
Yeah, look. Have one. They're good. Try it.
These are purples.
Try this one.
Mm-hmm.
No? It's good.
I know one. But I need to put it in my room. I need Papa's room and Mama's room and little Papa's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Hold on. Alright. I'm gonna get 2 to 3 cards for Kipper, and then I'm gonna switch the decks. I'm hearing the theme song for The Amazing Spider-Mans, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe Patrick Stump from the Fall Out Boys, he sings their theme song. And it's the part where it says, "We're your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Whoa! Whoa! Go, Web, go!" So you have people that are in your neighborhood that are like sticking up for you, that are having your back, but they're keeping their identity hidden because the whole, obviously Spider-Man, right? He keeps his identity hidden. And the show, Amazing Spider Friends, I think it's called, there's 3 of them. There's a girl and then the 2 boys. And so it's like a trio of Spider-Men, right? but they keep their identity hidden. So you have people that are hiding their identity, that are like helping you, or like they've been spectators in something that's been going on, or witnesses to this lie that's been going on, and now they're coming to your aid, to your rescue. And you're not. Well, it's in your room. You have to go check. It's not like you're not supposed to know their identity, but it's not exactly like, it's not something that's relevant for, like, it's not really important for you to know. Like, if you wanted to know, I guess, sure, but the identity of the people that are, like, secretly helping you, like, their identities aren't really, like, I don't know, it's, like, not, it's not that it's not important. It's not that it's just not really relevant at the moment. Maybe somewhere down the line, right, that will be a thing, but as of right now, the identity of these people is not really relevant. Oh my gosh. Come on. Reverse. Lovers, reverse. So there could be an ex of yours that's lying about a house, or trying to keep the title, a false title, or trying to keep something under a false title, or they gained something by, what's the word? A fraud. I don't know. Why can't I? Oh my gosh, why can't I get it? They committed fraud to gain a title under false pretenses. That was it. What the heck? So for some of you, this could be an ex of yours, an ex-friend, an ex-family member, an ex-lover, an ex-husband, an ex-wife, an ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever. This is somebody who at some point you were very close enough to them where they had access to important documents of yours, whether you knew it or not. So you could have had one. I did a reading recently where I was talking about how the collective, you're going to be seeing things from different perspectives, right? Man, I wish I knew what video that was. Sometimes I just be saying things to say it, and I don't even remember. I did a reading where I was talking about how, like, you're going to be getting these revelations, and you're going to be seeing things from a different perspective. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because what I'm about to say right now is, so you could have been in some sort of relationship or dynamic or friendship, family member, marriage, partnership, union, whatever, and you were looking at it from your perspective, whether it's like being genuine, sincere, love, and blah, 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 blah. So you're looking at it from that. And the problem with that can be is that rose-colored glasses, right? And because you're so focused on seeing it, you're so focused on that illusion of seeing that illusion, of living that illusion, of being in that illusion, you're not seeing the reality of what's going on around you. So meanwhile, you're having this illusion or this focused idea or whatever of this person or these people. You're not realizing that they're scheming behind the scenes, stealing documents, stealing information to further their own personal agendas. And in this situation, it would be to claim the title of a house under false pretenses by saying or claiming they are something or someone. And they have to give that up. I'm getting for some of you, if it is a house, right? God is like, okay, well, if you're saying that house is the collective, so then it goes to the collective. But you're not the collective. And you're so badly I feel like this person could have, for a very long time, said that you were in this house, or you had this house, or this house belonged to you, blah, blah, blah. God's like, okay, well, if that's the case, then give it to the collective. 1414, they're like, no, but it's mine. But God's like, but no, because the documents say this is that, this is this. Everything is leading back to the collective. So, right? And this person, they don't want to give up that title or whatever. They could have even said that it was like you, or they were you to get this. But it's like, everyone's like, okay, well, if this is the collectives, how come the collective's not here? Where's the collective? So this could have been someone who, like, got a house in a different state or a different whatever, maybe a country or whatever, and everyone's like, okay, well, how is that the collective has a house here, getting their mail here, and everything, all these paper, all these documents are pointing that this is their main residence, but there's also that all the way over there. And there's actually footage or videos or cameras or CCTV of the collective living and breathing in that area. So how is it that they're in the same place? Oh my gosh, my collective. Someone said something to me recently, right? And they were talking about how their card. They were telling me this was like weeks ago, I believe, or maybe last week. They were telling me how their card got stolen, and it was like somebody in like Mumbai or something like that. And they were like swiping their card and buying things and blah 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 blah. And they had to call their bank and saying, "How is it that I'm buying things in Mumbai when I literally just spent $2 at the Dollar Tree in my city like just now? How is that? How are you not getting that? There's no possible way I can be in two places at once." And that's exactly how they caught on to the fraud. This is how the fraud this is how the fraud got caught. So this person, this with the lover's card in the reverse, this ex of yours got caught, right? Trying to keep this title, maintain the title under false pretenses, gain the title under false pretenses. And now it's like, but how is it that you're saying you and the collective or the collective are here, but there's CCTV footage, there's receipts, there's this, there's that. Maybe you even went to the doctors and they got flagged in the system, and right? And it's just like, how is it that that's you're saying this is this, but all the way over here we have the collective here. We have footage and videos and people conversing, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they've been this and that. How? Right? So that's how. I'm here, and they're not that smart and they're not that bright. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you had a period where you were like kind of like a hermit, right? Not that you wanted to, but you just didn't have the energy to go out or do anything or socialize or whatever for however long, maybe a couple weeks, couple months, maybe a year or two, whatever the case it is. That was, you could have utilized that, right? Because the isolation program, that's great, amazing, but at the same time there was magic being done on you, so that way you wouldn't be seen in the public eye, because that would have been right. A lot of this is like a warlock. This is a warlock I'm getting. This warlock was doing magic on you so that way you wouldn't go out in public and be seen, because if you're not being seen out in public, there's no possible way that what they're doing over here with this house and these false deeds and false titles and blah blah blah, there's no possible way that anybody can dispute that. Because where are you? You're not outside, you're not being seen, you're not socializing, you're not conversing, you're not doing this, you're not in the public eye. So where are you? So nobody can really question this, right? But something must have happened. God was like, all right, time to go outside. Time to go outside. Time to go outside. Time to go outside. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Socialize, converse. And it's kind of like, it's gotten to the point where it's just like, yeah, it's not adding up. It's not making sense, right? There could have been a point where you got sick and you didn't even know how you got sick, but you had to go to the hospital or the doctors or emergency or whatever the case, or had to get an ambulance, whatever it is, right? Because you having your name, your ID, and your information, it got flagged saying, oh, right? And so if you're sick over here and you're physically over here, how is it? You see what I'm saying? Upright. Courtship. This card has been coming out a lot lately. We have courtship upright next to house on the fence. Alright, so for some of you, this is like a petty warlock. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person, this petty warlock could have done this to spite you from moving on, or because you're about to get into a partnership. For some of you, this is very layered. So you have this petty warlock X energy who was doing nefarious illegal things to get a house or to get a title or to claim that they're this or they're that. I feel like this is somebody who's just very jealous and they resent you for moving on. That's it. That's why they did all of this. To resent you. I feel like in their mind you were supposed to have a house with them, live with them, have a future with them, even though it wasn't the future that was planned out for you or a future that was good for you, a future that it just wasn't. But if you moved on from someone, they really resented you, and it's kind of like if you didn't get a house with them, they're gonna make sure that they wanted to keep some sort of illusion alive, just like you did when you were with them, not realizing that this person is like a parasite or an energy vampire or like a narcissist. So this person is the person. If you watched my video that I did earlier, I was talking about like a peeping Tom kind of energy. I feel like this is that person. This is that person. And they resent you because in their mind, you were always supposed to be like a for sure stable supply source for them of energy. You were supposed to be the one that was the crazy wife or like the crazy girlfriend or like the crazy boyfriend or the crazy husband. You were supposed to be the crazy one, and they were supposed to be the one that keeps you in line, keeps you in check, like, you know, oh my god, I don't know how you do it, you're so strong, oh, you know, congratulations, you're right. They were supposed to be that backbone in the relationship or the marriage or whatever the case it is, in the family dynamic, the friendship. They were supposed to be seen as the backbone, right? And my reading that I did earlier was that person, the peeping Tom, right, they felt some type of way because after you separated yourself, things started immediately elevating and upgrading immediately, like no tomorrow. Like it was just like fast, right? So obviously that says a lot about their character. If you're evil, if you're able to, this person's saying that you're evil. Because they're saying, how else were you able to upgrade and elevate so fast, right? Because they wanted to keep the illusion that the only reason why you are where you are or you gotten where you've gotten is because of their support and, you know, their understanding of their patience and their love, and, you know, they wanted to be seen as the backbone to the crazy person. But that's not the case. So when you separated, they got resentful and they got bitter because it's kind of like you kind of like screwed with the image that they were trying to build. This is the same person that I've been picking up on that was trying to build a reputation off of your back. That's why. If you were seen or deemed as crazy, they wanted to be the, oh, here you go, here's our support, here's this, here's that. Oh, you know, I'm here because I need some support, my crazy husband or my crazy wife. And of course the community is going to gather together. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it here. If there's anything you need, please let us know. This is what they wanted. But because you took off those rose-colored glasses and see what was going on, or God showed you, or whatever, you separated yourself and you immediately started elevating. This person got bitter and resentful because they were going to use the whole crazy husband, crazy wife scenario to like do a lot of nefarious things off of your back, and you weren't supposed to pick up on this. You weren't supposed to know this. This person was going to abuse and use you like no tomorrow, especially when it comes to finances. This person could have had a shot credit, right? They were going to try to use your credit, put cars in your name, put houses in your name, put bills in your name, whatever the case it is, right? They were going to try and use you like there's no tomorrow because for some reason they can't do that by themselves or whatever. So they got very bitter. For a lot of you, you moved on with someone else or you're about to be in a divine partnership, and so this cannot go on. This is done. This is no more. This person, it's done. They have to give up these things, right? Like I said in the very beginning, someone's lying. This person has been lying, right? They could even been said that you were still married or that you are, maybe you never even married this person, but they were saying, and obviously it's like they did a lot of fraudulent things to gain something out of bitterness and resentment towards you, because in their mind you were supposed to be the one that they were supposed to get these things off of, or get these things from, or use you to gain things for them. Right now, for example, like if you're in a relationship with someone else, or if you have a career in this state, right? Obviously, it doesn't make sense that you're the crazy husband in that state over there. If you have a whole career in that state and you've got meetings and luncheons and blah, 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 all that good stuff, right? So how is it that this person can continue to claim that you're the crazy husband in this state? It just doesn't make sense. And on top of that, a lot of you could be in partnership. So it's kind of like, how are you claiming that you're with the collective, or the collective is your crazy husband, but we just saw pictures of them and their person on social media celebrating their promotion at their job in this state all the way over here. It just doesn't make sense. Hi, baby.
I'm trying to look at batteries.
You want the well, I don't know where the batteries are for that, but I have to buy some more, okay? I know, I have to buy some more. We can go tomorrow, okay? Yeah. I feel like because of for how long this person has been messing in your energy, I feel like they thought that they were delaying things for you, but it's just all in good timing. That's what I'm hearing. All in good timing. Good things comes to those who wait. Alright, man, this peeping Tom is like foaming at the mouth. He's seething with anger and rage and bitterness and resentment. Or this woman. Wow, mature woman upright. So here you are, mature woman upright. How is it that, so you could be this mature man upright or mature woman upright? The community reversed. There's a whole slew of people that are just like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Because it's like, you're a mature woman upright. You're poised. You're in your position. You're in your power. You're not acting erratic. You're not being messy out in public or in the street. You're minding your business, enjoying your solitude, your peace. That's you. You're the mature woman upright or the mature man upright. One thing that they don't have time for. Now, if this came out in reverse, that'd be a whole different thing. But it came out upright. You're not doing nefarious things like you. So either you're older than this person or you're mature for your age. Put them back. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the pillow.
Can I go my room?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can I have the pillow? Oh. Of course. Man.
We need the orange.
Yes? The orange ones? Okay, but when you're done playing, I would like you to put those back, okay?
Uh-huh.
She's gonna forget, and then I'm gonna end up putting them back. Kids. Okay, so, yeah, that's another thing, too. Your finances could be fine. There's a whole community of people, karmic people that, colluded with your ex, right? They too were aware of this. They were fine with this. They said nothing, but now they're all freaking out because it's kind of like, but you said. I also feel like with this house on the fence, obviously, that's like the whole point of the reading. You're in the process of getting something. For some of you, it could be this house or a house. For some of you, this house is worth a lot, and if you don't want this house and you decide to sell the house, that's justified, and you could get a pretty penny off of just by selling the house. But there's something in this house that these people are freaking out about. There's something in the house that they want, that they're like, this house could have been used for rituals or nefarious things. There's something inside the house. It's like either they could have put a lot of energy into the house, time into the house, money into the house. They could have used the house for something. But there's something that's inside of the house that makes this karmic ex of yours. This ex could be like ex, like as an ex-friend, ex-family member, ex-lover, ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever, you know. But there's something in the house that it's like making them want to hold on to the house, and it's like making them bitter and bitter and bitter and angry and angry and angry, because it's like they're saying over their dead body they're gonna give up the house. There could be something buried underneath the house or in the walls of the house. They could have been using the whole house for something. It could even simply be because they'd rather be unalive than give you your just dues. That's how bitter they are and resentful they are of you, because you couldn't let them live out this weird fantasy illusion that they had planned to build off of your back. That's what it is. How dare you not let me live out my fantasy illusion so that nobody believes that they are a narcissistic energy vampire. How dare you, collective? How dare you? That's the problem with this person. You're getting whatever you're getting no matter what. Great fortune reverse. Wow. This person, they're losing everything. They failed some sort of judgment or some sort of ruling in the court of law. Something didn't work out in their favor. It was supposed to keep some sort of great fortune, the title, the deed, finances, and inheritance, whatever it was. They were not granted permission to have this, to keep this. They don't have this. They lost this ruling. It did not go in their favor. This ruling was to take your great fortune. They did not get that. This is somebody who I know for a fact this person, they have a tainted bloodline, and until they actively choose to clean up their bloodline, the karmic debt, all that stuff, until they actively choose to do so, they will forever live a life of struggle, and their children and their children and their children until somebody in the line decides, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Until somebody decides to do that. This person, they're not going to do that. And because they're not going to do that, and they have no intentions on doing that, and they don't want to do that, they see you with all this great fortune, this divine partnership, all of these great, amazing things happening for you. And they thought that they were going to like try and take it by making you seem... What's one thing that... let me put it like this. When it comes to crazy people... I just seen 3344. When it comes to crazy people, right? What is one thing that is constantly heard when people talk about crazy people? Oh, don't believe them, they're crazy. Right? Don't believe them, they're crazy. This person would have done anything to discredit you, and by discrediting you, it would be like, it's crazy because they thought they could have fooled the community, which they did. Right? They could have fooled the community and everybody thinking that they're not a narcissist, they're not an energy vampire, they're not a parasite. Of course, they're this amazing, kind, patient, understanding person, right? But who's going to help them with that illusion? Because they can't do it on themselves. They can't do it on their own. A narcissist cannot succeed if they have no one to fool. Right? So this narcissist, they can't, it's like a one woman or one man show. They need an audience, right? So what better audience to play than the devoted partner, the devoted spouse, the devoted friend, the devoted mother, the devoted father, right? What better role to play than that? That's like a narcissist's favorite role to play, because that garners attention no matter what. That will guarantee you an audience day in and day out, whether it's in a hospital, whether it's in a restaurant, whether it's in a job, whether it's, you know, you're going out grocery shopping, all right? But they need somebody to help them live out that illusion. And they swore, they thought that you would be the one. They thought that you would be the one to help them live out this illusion, so that way no one would suspect that they are a narcissist or an energy vampire or a parasite. But when you took off those glasses and were like, oh, this is because God told you, listen, collective, you have this great fortune, this courtship, this house, this, you have all of these things lined up. But you have to take off those glasses and see this person for what they are, because they cannot, they're not allowed to have access to this. Which is why they were denied this in court, out here. They were denied out here in court. Because God was like, listen, they're definitely not. They're not. You think they're not willing to earn their own great fortune in their own bloodline? You think I'm going to let them take it from your bloodline? No. God's like, I don't think so. No, absolutely not. That's not going to happen. No. So God made you take off those glasses, and you did. This person got resentful and bitter because they swore you were going to be the one that was going to help them live out this illusion. Oh, thank you.
Get the belly. Get the belly, Mom. It's better.
It's so frozen. Take a bite. Oh, it's so frozen. No. It's frozen. Try blackberry. They're good.
Oh, you love blackberry.
I do love the blackberries, but I think you'll like it too. Maybe try it.
But could you put the cup in? No?
No. No. So yeah, this person, it's like I don't want to say this like this, but they were not meant for great fortune in this lifetime because of all the baggage and the debts and the cleanup that they have to do. It's just not ready for them. They're not ready for that. They don't have access to that. I'm not saying never, right, or for all eternity. I'm just saying right now, this is what they were trying to go after in this lifetime, and God's like, you're not ready for that because you still have this to do. You have to do that. You have to do this. You have to do this. You've done none of that. So if you're not trying to earn your own great fortune, you think I'm going to let you take my collectives, my babies, my child's great fortune? No, it's not happening. So this person got bitter and resentful because you wouldn't allow them to live out this illusion and let them take your great fortune. Alright, so now that's that, right? That's like the who, what, when, where, why. Which is also, this is also like the peeping Tom, by the way, from earlier's reading. So if you haven't, go watch my earlier reading. That also says a lot. Let's see, concern. So you have a group of people that are concerned in this ex of yours. Again, this ex could be an ex-friend, ex-family member, ex-person that you were involved with emotionally, mentally, romantically, intimately, whatever. But you have this man or woman, they're concerned about their future stability. Family room, reverse. They could be worried about, I feel like they're bringing some sort of concern to their family, which are karmics. So you have a karmic bringing a concern to their karmic family members, and they're all worried. That's the community in reverse. So the community in reverse is their family. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh no, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So this person and their karmic family members are now biting their nails, concerned, freaking out. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? All right, so that's that. So that's okay. I got that out the way. No. Okay, because things are changing for them. Yeah, things are changing. They have to give this up and they don't want to. Or they couldn't, they have to give up trying to do this. Obviously they can't, they lost that. And and they don't want to give this up. They don't want to. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We have 60 days to give this up, or we have 90 days, or we have 2 weeks to sign this over, or to give this up. They don't want to do that. They have an X amount of time to give something up or sign something over, which would be your gain, your benefit, your great fortune, but it would be at their demise. But it's kind of like, that was never meant for them anyways. It wasn't for you anyway. So who told you? Nobody told you to do that. You are where you are because you stuck your nose where it didn't belong, because you felt some type of way because of who you are. Like, hello? This is a whole trickle-down effect of your own actions. Like, come on. What are you doing? Come on. Success reverse. Like, you're just a big fat failure. They just failed. Well, what have we here? Ooh, city clothes. I'm really scared. Yeah, I feel like this person, they don't believe in God, and they thought God's wrath was something to joke about and laugh about, blah, 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 right? But God's like, okay, yeah, I mean, go ahead, because laugh now, because let me tell you, God is a merciful God, but God is a jealous God. God is wrathful. God is just, like, God will let you laugh for a while. Yeah, go ahead, laugh. Yeah, haha, hee hee, right? But don't go crying when I really step into the ring. And that's what they're doing. Oh, I thought you said God wasn't real. I thought you said, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Right? It's funny because they could now be trying to, like, pray to God. And God's like, but I thought you said I wasn't real. I thought you said I didn't exist. Who are you praying to? It can't be me. Because I know you're not praying to me when you were just saying I didn't exist. And I think you got the wrong number. Sorry. Try again. Go call your other lesser gods and, right? The fledging. Wow, I haven't seen that card in a while. The fledging reverse. They don't know what else to do. So this ex of yours, they don't know what else to do. They can't learn anything. They can't figure something out. They don't know how else, like any other plan A, plan B, plan C. They don't have anything else up their sleeve. They don't know what else to do. They're stuck. The fledging reverse. Look. The fledging reverse. They don't know what else to do. They're stuck. They can't figure this out. It's them. This is the person I told you. This person, they got a concern or a notice or a letter, whatever, right? They got that concern. They brought that concern to their karmic family members as well. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows how to fix this. They don't know. They're just, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? They're all stuck, stagnant. This is what happens when you listen to false prophets, right? This person, they swore up and down this was a for sure thing, that they were going to build a great fortune, a reputation off of your back. They swore, I mean, they truly believed this is what they were going to be able to do. They swore. I said 3 cards for Kipper, but I only took out 2, but I'll get the last one in a minute. They didn't have anything else lined up. Their only plan was to steal your great fortune, your destiny, your future. And God's like, no. How about you sit down? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? God just said sit down. That's so funny. Can you imagine? Man, I feel like God is like the funniest thing ever, right? Cycle is reversed. Yeah, this cycle of them doing, you know what's crazy too? I feel like multiple people in their family, this is something that they all do. Their siblings do this, their parents do this, their mother does this. If they grew up on a single parent home, their father was a scammer, or a destiny stealer. Their mother was a scammer or a destiny stealer. Their brother was a scammer or destiny stealer. Their sister was a scammer or destiny stealer. Like, everybody there, they all do this, right? And so now it got to the brother or their sister, whoever it was that you were associated with, involved with 455. It's like, okay, now it's your turn to go out and steal someone's destiny. It's your turn to go scam someone out of their future purpose. It's your turn to go and try to, covet someone else's divine purpose. It's your turn. Go do that. This is something that could have been going on in the generations. These people's generations. This is something that they've always done, right? They're like a bloodline of narcissistic energy vampires. They just, their grandmother did it, and their grandmother's grandmother did it, and their mom did it, and their dad, and their dad's dad, and they're just all vampires and energy stealers and destiny swappers. But it came to you. Somebody was supposed to do this to you, and because I'm getting multiple things, because you already broke cycles in your lineage, right? This is not happening. It could have also been the fact that you just took off those rose-colored glasses and started seeing things for what they are. That could have been you breaking the cycle right there. So it's kind of like, hold up, not this one. Anybody else that you could have had success with, not this one. God's like, no, God has you anointed. God has you covered and bathed and protected. God's like, no, not this one. And that just kind of blew everything up for these people. It just, choices, wow, upright. It's because of the choices that you make. So here's the thing. People be like, oh, if God knew what was going to happen, why did God let that? God doesn't let anything happen. Not always. But the thing is, right, to that question, the answer to that question is, like, at the end of the day, so someone could be like, well, if God knew that store was going to get robbed, because there's a possibility that store didn't have to get robbed. But the human that robbed the store, what happened? They made the choice to rob the store. So that is the outcome, right? It's not like God was like, okay, well, this is going to happen. No, it's really what it really is that humans are presented with a plethora of choices and opportunities. Those choices that humans make on a day-to-day basis, those are what leads to the outcomes that happen. People think it's all God, right? God is obviously everywhere all the time, right? All that. But when people make these choices and then these outcomes happen, they blame God. People are not taking accountability, or someone does something bad and then that bad things has that outcome, and they're like, well, God, why did you? No, you made that choice. That was a personal decision that you made.
These are our rooms. I need these.
So then take it. No, leave it. Leave that one.
But
no, leave that one.
Stop!
Sweetie, just take that pillow.
I don't.
So then don't take it. If you don't want it, don't take it. If you want it, take it. But I like that one. I'm sorry, but that's it. You can't change it. It's staying. I know, baby.
But I want the person that you take it.
I know, but you cannot change that one. It's staying, okay? I'm sorry that you're upset. Mm-hmm. Do you want a hug?
Watch.
No.
I show you. I started eggs, but for some
I know, sweetie. Just leave it. It's okay. She's fine. So this weird family of vampires and their destiny swapping, destiny stealing ways, it ended with you. feel like it's gonna bring to light how corrupt these people really are. I feel like these are people that are really, really good at playing. Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy. I feel like they're really good at like downplaying the sane mind of other people. Yes.
These are mine. Is the way I eat this.
No.
But I need it. I
No, you cannot have it.
want it.
My sweet child, I'm telling you, no. No, no.
This is working again. Good one. Good one.
What?
I want it.
Choices came out again on the
I
fence. I feel like they're dragging their feet. Okay. Choices came out again, but it's on the fence. I feel like this person, they're not, they have to make a decision when it comes to you, to give you something, or to give up something that has to do with you. And right now, it's kind of like, if they don't, it's just going to be way, way worse for them than it already is right now. So it's kind of like, you might as well just do the right thing and get it over with. I mean, you're going to get consequences either way, but if you do the right thing, those consequences might not be as severe as if you just don't do the right thing. And who knows, maybe that might give you a couple brownie points, right, towards your spiritual journey. Who knows, right? It depends on how how gracious God is feeling at that moment, right? And what's really in your heart, like if you truly mean to do the right thing, right? So that's what the person's going through with the choices on the fence. I also feel like with risk on the fence as well, they're trying to this person, they're trying to choose the lesser of two evils, right? Which is funny coming from an evil person, but it's an evil person that's trying to choose the lesser of two evils, especially because whatever choice they do or do not make will greatly impact them and their family or them and their lineage. Okay? But I feel like they're just very conflicted right now on if they should do the right thing, because it's kind of like with cycles reversed, they can't keep doing the wrong thing and they obviously can't keep doing the bad thing. Like I'm saying, you might as well just do the right thing and get it over with, right? Like, what are you doing? Come on. You might as well just chalk up your losses and like, this would be a great turning point for this person, for their their character development, right? For their villain origin story. So it's like all of this would be like something, they have like a very interesting villain origin. You know, I don't know if my friends and I, we have like this joke where like, I don't know, it's like something so stupid where like you're eating ice cream, like you just got your ice cream cone and your ice cream falls, and we'll be like, oh, that's the start of your villain origin story, right? And that's why, you know, I got this ice cream cone and blah blah blah. And so I feel like this entire thing would be like, the choice that they have to make right now is like going to be like the arc of redemption for them. But like it also has to, like, I have to really, 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 really mean it in their heart. And of course, God's gonna know. God created every heart individually, so God's gonna know if this person really means it, right? So, but I feel like with the risk on the fence, it's like they can't keep doing this, right? But if they do the right thing, them doing the right thing would be doing the bad thing. Their family would be seeing it as them doing the bad thing, right? So that's a whole. I'm gonna stop that part right there, because now now I feel like what I'm touching on is very personal to this person. All right. Whatever choice that they make is whatever choice that they make. That's gonna be like, that's like a personal journey for them now. Now they've gotten to that part where they have a choice to change the dynamic of something and start fresh and start new, right? Or if they want to keep this parasitic generation alive within their lineage. All right. So I'm gonna move on now from that. So basically, you were like the catalyst to this person changing the dynamics, the philosophies, the beliefs, the minds, the ways, the thinking, whatever, of how they grew up and their family and their lineage, right? Because narcissistic parasites, energy vampires, right? So it's kind of like them not being able to do this onto you has woken them up. And now they have a choice to make. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to let them sit with their decisions and their choices. They can deal with that on their own in peace. Because it doesn't seem like this, whatever they're about to do, it's not going to be easy. So, at least give them their privacy in this decision-making process. Are you feeling better?
See?
Yeah.
I'm done. See?
You drink it all?
I cleaned it. Want to see it?
Yeah. I'm almost done, okay?
There, that's so clean.
You drank it?
Yeah.
Good job. Are you feeling better?
I my cup.
There's paper towels over there. Here, I'm gonna throw this out in the trash. Basura. And then use the paper towels. Nothing. Two of Swords reverse. Okay, so it looks like a decision has been made. Whether or not that's the right decision, I don't know. But this decision is making them take action towards something or someone. It could even be taking action towards you. So whoever this person is, they made a decision. I don't know if it's good or bad, but part of this decision has to do with taking action towards you. Okay? That is the Two of Swords reverse. This could be a karmic Libra, or you could be a Libra, or this person might want to... God. It's so annoying, man. This person might want to talk about partnering up with you or having a relationship with you or being friends with you or whatever the case it is. But here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. It might not be a good... Whatever decision that they've made, it might not even be a good decision because they might try to utilize your energy or breaking bread energy, shaking hands energy, just so that way they can keep something for themselves. Listen, I don't know why people think that, like, this is why I always say, if you want to be my friend, great, but if you're going to be my enemy, that's because you're choosing to be my enemy. So this person they're coming to you like, oh yeah, let's be friends, but in their heart is not saying that. So that right there is them choosing to be your enemy. Like I said, I just got so dizzy. Oh my gosh. Like I said, God knows what's in people's heart because God created everyone's heart individually. So you don't think you're not going to know if you're God's chosen child? You don't think you're not going to know what's in their heart either? God's literally telling you what's in their heart. My right ear, the tip of my right ear has been burning for like the past minute and a half or so. It's burning. Like really, really bad. It's burning. I feel like this person, they're trying to like, That's crazy too, because you just gave them the courtesy of having a moment of privacy to make these decisions, and this is what they came up with. Utilizing your friendship and your energy to gain something for themselves. Like, that is so crazy. Two of Wands reversed. Like, you don't see, that's not gonna work. That's like a really bad plan. You don't get that. You're not seeing that. Oh, let's work together, right? No, that's not gonna work. Could be an Aries, or you could be an Aries, or you could be a Libra, or this could be a karmic Libra, karmic Aries. You know what's in their heart. You see it. God's literally showing you their heart. So, I don't understand. It's insulting. Like, you're gonna come to me with an illusion. I'm looking at the illusion. I see how you constructed it. I'm looking around it on the sides. Here is my sincerity, but it's illusions. You don't think that's insulting? Four of Pentacles reverse. I'm only laughing because no matter what this person can do, they've been let go. I'm also getting that they keep doing this. They keep going down the wrong path. They keep listening to people that they have no business listening to. They're gonna forfeit their own future, the possibility of having great fortune in the future, or the possibility of their children could even be, if they clean up now, their children in this lifetime, if they choose to have children in this lifetime, or if they have children in this lifetime, their children in this lifetime could have great fortune. But they keep doing things that they should not be doing on your back for reputation, and they're going to end up forfeiting not just theirs, but their children's and their children. Maybe like the next generation's great fortune. They're going to, not realizing that that's what you're sacrificing, that's what you're giving up. It's going to be 10 generations from now. Before 10 generations from now, that person in that timeline, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm done. Versus in this lifetime. That's sad. That's what you're guaranteeing. They're not. Could be a karmic Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn, and this person is just obsessed. I feel like it's like the hunt, or like the game. They've gotten obsessed. They couldn't do it, and now it's like,
Google still tracks you.
Wow, it says Google still tracks you. That was the commercial that just came up. This person's obsessed. This is the peeping Tom from earlier's reading today. It's like you don't realize. Also, Four of Pentacles reverse represents obstacles, and with the Two of Wands reverse right there, like you're not. If you don't see like how hard this has been for you, why don't you stop? This is not the way. These are not the droids you're looking for. This is not the way. Like, you already failed. Like, just stop. Give up. Trying to take the great fortune of the collective, all because you're bitter. Like, so this person's bitterness and resentment is consuming them. And it's crazy because they had a moment to where they could have done the right thing. They just had that moment to do the right thing, and that's sad, man. That's crazy. It's crazy too because God was like, I'll even turn my back. I'll turn around so you can choose whatever you want to choose. I'll turn around. I won't look. And just what a great big fat disappointment this is. Dang. This person has like the spirit of greed or the spirit of like materialism. Like, that's That's this family. That's why they steal, con, destroy, covet, right? Kill, steal, and destroy. They're run by that demon of greed and jealousy and yeah, this is a selfish person. Five of Swords upright. They're very selfish, very. So the Five of Swords, I feel like the Five of Swords upright and the Five of Wands upright are similar, right? So the Five of Swords is being very petty and vindictive with your words, fighting with your words, fighting with the mind, illusions, confusions, right? Things like that. Whereas the Five of Wands is the same thing, same aggression, but it's like fighting. So Five of Swords is being sneaky and petty and vindictive with your words, fighting with your words, your mind, your confusion, right? Because of course, this person wanted to make you seem like you were the crazy one, unstable, so that way people wouldn't think or see them as the narcissist, energy, vampire, parasitic person that they really are, right? They have that illusion. Whereas the Five of Wands would be them hiding how physically abusive they are, not meant. It's easy. See, the narcissistic people, one of the reasons why it doesn't get caught often is because they're not physically abusive. So you can't see those bruises and those scars and those punches, right? You can't see the abuse on you. But it seeps into you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? That's one of the reasons why it takes a while. So if you had those rose-colored glasses on, you didn't see that. But then God was like, you need to take those off. It's not a good look for you. Take them off right now. And you did, right? So this is a narcissist, a greedy narcissist, a materialistic narcissist, right? And it's crazy because while they're mentally abusing you, everyone's just like, oh my gosh, you're such a great wife, you're such a great husband, you're such a great mother, you're such a great father, you're such a great friend. Wow, I don't know how you do it. You have our sympathies. God bless you, right? Versus if they seen the punches and the scars or whatever, they wouldn't be getting that. This is just a very greedy narcissist, and this family runs in that. They have a coven. They do these weird things in their family, with their family, because of their family, for their family, to their family, right? Seven of Swords reverse. They got caught. A Lover's reverse again. Look, Lover's reversed on the bottom of the deck, and then the Lover's reverse in Kipper. This is an ex-friend, an ex-family member, an ex-spouse, an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. They got caught. You see exactly for who they are. You see their heart. That's what that is. You see their heart. They can come to you wearing a mask. They can come to you wearing a disguise, a uniform, a this, a that. But if you can see their heart, and you do, because God is showing you, this it's just why even try? But they're gonna try because they swear up and down they got the best illusion. And it's like, maybe when it comes to the minds of people, yeah, but you read hearts, collective. So we got Aquarius out here twice. So this could be an Aquarius, you could be an Aquarius, or this is something about this person is really hoping by casting an illusion onto you, they're going to change the outcome of their future. Bye.